Hey, my Liptons. So I know this review is super like a few days late, but I had to do this review. So I'm reviewing Pretty Little Liars Original Sin episode what is it, 6 and 7? 6 and 7? Yeah, 6 and 7. So I'm gonna start with episode 6. So it started off a little bit slow. I would say it started off a little bit slow. I will say this. Mouse, you're in danger, girl. Mouse, you're definitely in danger. Mouse, I'm gonna need you, like, literally, the chickens are coming home to roost, because I don't understand how, and I said this in my, part 2 review of Pretty Little Liars Original Sin of, episode 5 and 6. I was like, yo, not 5 and 6. I believe it was 4 and 6. 4 and 5, sorry. I was like, yo, what is going on with Mouse? Like, why is she, like, walking up to, chatting with strangers online and pretending to be a Rachel? I'm just like, Mouse, what? This is not safe. This is not safe. It's not giving. Like, you have to, like, please. Like, I understand, like, there's something in your past that you're trying to figure out and things like that. And we do get the real deal in episode 7 about why Mouse is so, willing to act like a different person with a grown man and things like that. But I'm gonna get to that real quick. But it's like, Mouse, your methods are not giving. Your methods are not giving. Like, she could have seriously been hurt doing some ish like that. So but yeah, Mouse was kind of giving me a little bit of anxiety in this episode. We also got some revelations about Imogen and Tabitha. I'm actually surprised they're going the assault route. Cause you know how it is with the censorship in these teen shows and things like that. Not to say that, they don't talk about certain topics that affect teenagers and things like that, but you just, they don't take it to the point where it's like they talk about things that are like criminally, like, and I know obviously, murder and things like that is also very terrible and things like that, but I'm actually surprised they went through the S assault route. Yeah, so we found out that Imogen is pregnant by her assaulter, which is like horrific. I'm actually surprised she kept the baby after going through that. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna lie to you, sis. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, my Liptons. I thought that Imogen was pregnant with Greg's kid. Am I the only one that thought that? I feel like Imogen smashed Karen's boy toy boyfriend. And I thought that she got pregnant by him, but it turns out she got pregnant by her assaulter. But who knows? Maybe it is Greg's child. Who knows? Listen, you can never be sure. The way these football players and these jocks are, they sometimes they can be a little bit rapey. So we'll see when it comes. We'll see about that DNA test to see whose child that is. And can y'all please excuse the noise in the background? You know how it is in my household with my Liptons. And also Tabitha said that she said that there was somebody on top of her, and she says that she was assaulted. So I would like to see what goes on from here, especially with that situation. I did definitely gonna do the blood drive to see that if it's somebody in the school. I think that is maybe somebody in the school. I'm thinking it's giving very much Greg tease. It's giving Greg it's giving me Jock. Okay, it's giving me them players. So we'll see what happens there. Now on to Noah. So Noah, Noah's storyline is kind of, it didn't really, she didn't really captivate me in this episode, the way she did in the last episode. But her storyline, with her mom and things like that, her mom being an addict and things, and her situation with her boyfriend. So, it's cute for now. So we'll see what goes on with Noah. And Farron, it's definitely messed up what the mom did to Farron. Cause it's just like, if you knew that Farron didn't need the surgery, like, why would you go give her the surgery as a kid? But then again, as children, we don't have consent during those times. And I think that I honestly do believe that Farron's mom was trying to make the best decision she could for Farron. I do believe that. I'm sorry. I have to be a little bit of a devil's advocate for Farron's mom. I do think that Farron's mom is a little bit overbearing, and she strives for perfection too much. But I do believe that I do believe she wants what's best for her kid. I do believe that. But onto Kelly, Karen, whatever you want to call her. Listen, I don't know. I still feel like that's Karen. I think that Farron is right. I think that that's Miss Karen, and that's why A went after her in that freaking ballroom, in that auditorium. Here's my thing that I will say. I'm telling y'all, I do not like the way these people be running from A. It's like they're doing too much. It's like, listen, if y'all are gonna run from somebody, run. Don't be dropping, chairs and things like that. Don't be out here banging on doors, thinking that somebody's going to open the door for y'all to run into. That's the same thing that Noah did in freaking what? In episode 6? No, in episode 5 or episode 4, where she was running and then she kept banging on the apartment doors. I'm like, girl, if you don't just run out this motherfucker, like, run. Take the stairs and bounce. I don't care if you have to do a Spider-Man on this. Web your ass on top of the roof and run, okay? Stop banging on the door. Stop dropping chairs. Like, this man is literally coming at you with a knife. You out here banging on doors. And that's the same thing that Kelly, Kelly, I guess we're going to call her Kelly for now, but I still think that she's Karen. I think that Karen sent her sister Kelly up in that roof and A killed her. And I think that A thought that he killed Karen. I actually think that A doesn't know himself that that's Kelly. I also think that A is not sure. That's why A went after Kelly, aka Karen, in the auditorium, because he wanted to make sure that was actually her. And that's why she started screaming and yelling and crying, screaming, crying, throwing up in my Twitter voice, saying that she's actually Kelly. So that's when he bounced. So that's why he didn't end up killing her or doing anything like that. So, but yeah, like, whew, A is out here really, and A went after Mouse too. You know what I mean? A went after Mouse, and Mouse also gave me Kelly and Noah tease. I'm like, girl, if you don't find this exit, girl, and also, here's another thing too. So you mean to tell me while they were in the quote-unquote, I'm going to call it the mirror dimension because, I'm so into Marvel and Doctor Strange. I'm going to call it that they were in the Halloween mirror dimension. When they were in that thing, you mean to tell me that Ash didn't see a whole, like, grown figure? I still think that's the man. The whole grown figure with a mask on, with a knife chasing after that. You mean to tell me that you're just looking at Mouse? Like, sir, like, there is a whole grown man chasing after y'all. If you don't carry Mouse and get her the fuck up out of there. If you don't carry Mouse and get her the F out of there, like, stop playing with me. So, we'll see what happens next week. Also, I saw the promo for next week. Honestly, I don't know what's going on with Imogen. It's like, girl, why are you gonna be out here talking about, like in the promos for the next episodes of Pretty Little Liars, she was like, oh, it's 5-on-1. We can take A. I'm like, girl, if you don't sit your pregnant ass down somewhere, I know something. Stop. Like, girl, I get it. You try to figure out, you're trying to get the clues. But girl, I'm gonna need you to act like Albert from Batman and stay up in the house and let these other people do whatever they have to do. Like, girl, you are pregnant. Sit your ass down. And I'm not trying to say that, you're disabled or anything like that because you're pregnant and we have to, but it's like, girl, you gotta take extra care of yourself. Like, do not be out here trying to really be finding killers. Like, girl, this is a whole killer. Like, and you are pregnant. Please protect your child. And clearly, she loves the child enough to keep it. So that's what I'm thinking, Imogen needs to sit this one out and sit down and, just find the clues and give it to the girls, let them go handle it. Or honestly, personally, I will just call the cops, but I understand because Sheriff Beasley is an asshole and he's a DL man. So, also, I wanted to speak about Sheriff Beasley real quick before I leave y'all my Liptons. Sheriff Beasley, is it just me? Or is the guy's acting a little bit over the top? The guy that plays Sheriff Beasley, his acting is a little bit too over the top for me. I understand they're probably telling him to act that way to really show that he's in a way like somewhat of a narcissist and things like that. But it's like, I don't know, his acting, even like his facial expressions is kind of like weird. Like I feel like there's a way of acting like an asshole and like being like cold, and I just feel like the actor's not really doing a good job when it comes to that. It's very stone-faced with Sheriff Beasley, the actor. It's very, so I don't know, maybe they need to improve on that. I don't know, I'm just not buying his emotion, even when he's trying to be an asshole, even though, like, let's say, like, he was heartbroken when Karen, especially when he thought that Karen died, it's like, his reaction, his emotion was weird, and, like, I feel like the way the actor is trying to portray Sheriff Beasley is a little bit, it's not really, he's not selling it for me. He's not selling it for me. That's what I'm trying to say. So hopefully he improves on that. But yeah, tell me what y'all think in the comment section below. Do y'all think that, listen, Mouse needs to, Mouse, you are in danger, girl. You need to stop, girl, with this Steve. And I think that Steve is gonna come back. You haven't seen the last of Steve, okay? You talking about you gonna dox him? Oh, you just watch what he's gonna do to you. Okay, that is a traumatized man. People with trauma, they will do crazy things. Okay, hurt people. So, Mouse, you're in danger, girl. Okay, that's gonna be the title of my video. Mouse, you're in danger, girl. Imogen, Tabby, we about to find out what's going on with them. Noah will keep up with what she's got going on, and Farron will see what the tea is. Tell me what y'all thinking about in the comment section below. Do y'all agree with me? Do y'all not agree with me? I want to hear y'all opinions. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I might end up doing a song saying please like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see y'all later. Bye, Lipton.